I wanted to show for the 4-player commander mock thing, model thing that I have been doing using Magic Online. I wanted to show the actual cards now as they laid out by player. You've seen in the playlist 2018 rotation stash, each one of these cards come out of a specific pack. But now I'm showing you how I've laid them out by player. So this is player 1. Okay. And again, I'll highlight anything special if I can see it through the visor correctly. And this is going in the order in which it's laid out in the PowerPoint, in the order in which the sets were issued. Not sure if I want to use my left or my right hand. It's a little clunky how I'm doing this. I don't really have a tripod that's good enough for me to do this sort of thing, but I'm not going to go out and buy one, by the way, either. So I'm just going to show you guys what the selection looks like. And now I know that I have a game 1 and a game 2 selection. This is all the game 1 packs that go up to number 14. And then there's 4 more that I will be adding that will be game 2. There's Mogus. And then now, that's the end. On the left right here, this is the last pack. And then this is game 2. And I'll be adding these to MTGO later today. I just pulled that foil. Beautiful foil. Therese Nielsen artwork and the Hallowed Fountain. I also just pulled that Boral. It's the second Boral that I've pulled. Of course, the Ether Revolt Fat Pack was just loaded with goodies. Loaded with goodies. Okay, so that's player 1. Then player 2 begins here. This is an M12 pack. Of course, I have the extra of these that are not going in any selection. They each one got one already anyways. So no point in giving them 2 if they're doing commander builds. And I've amended it. Game 1's ended up being commander builds, and everything's going to be a commander build, a full commander deck. And each commander deck is going to progress through the way I have it arranged in the PowerPoint and in the video that I've put in the display list. The first video, I should say. So we're still in the game 1 selection. Now we know it's game 1. There's Karamitra. I'm sorry, Nylea. I always call it Karamitra. Karamitra is the white-green one in one of the other sets. I forget if it's Born of the Gods or Journey into Nyx. That was Nylea, which I didn't have before this selection. These pulls. And there's the Planeswalker that player 2 has. There's the backside. It's easier to move my arm up and down than to use the autofocus. Getting a little glare from the lights. And of course, we've already entered the Game 2 selection. Game 2 selection begins with this Scryland. Those are the 4 packs. So the second player 2 Has Theros, Kaladesh, and 2 Ether Revolt packs. Okay, and I'm going to do a little switcheroo because I need this backing to minimize glare. So this is player 3. This is the M12 selection from the battle pack, and then I begin with Return to Ravnica. There's his Desecration Demon. Doing the best I can not to be too wobbly, but have to move around, move my arm to move the page. Sorry about that. And that's from a pre-release, one of the pre-release boxes, the one for Theros. Nice flyer. Played it a lot when it was in standard from Theros. There's our Cursor of Crufix, which I had to substitute an MTGO because I don't have one. And there's the other dude that I had to substitute, Grim Flayer, which I don't have online. And there's the non-foil Hydra that I have 6 of from cracking packs for this selection. There's your Mythic Angel, which I do have online. And then to the left, this is game 1, game 2. Game 2 begins the selection with an Eldritch Moon pack. And then I've got packs from Ether Revolt. I'm pretty sure I will be substituting that card. That is a gigantic money card these days, especially online. There's no way that I'm going to be ponying up however many tickets to rent those digits. Okay, so hold on a second. There we go. Okay, so this is player 4, and this is one of those battle pack selections from M12, and of course the foil that all of them got. And then these other packs, of course, the Angel, which is very cheap these days online, so I do have it in the selections online. And there's your Exava from the Game 1 selection. There's this other dude, great card from Theros, the middle one, green. And the Fleece Mane, also another great card from Theros. Another Mythic Rare from Born of the Gods. I think we're still in the Game 1 selection for this player 4. We're up to Kaladesh for a game. Oh, and that's, yeah, and then I know that this is where the selection begins. Day 1, day 2 begins here for player 4. Mythic that I just pulled. did pretty well with the Ether Revolt Fat Pack. That's my second Fatal Push. Which of course will be getting substituted because I don't have it online and don't plan to get it online either. And I really love this artifact. I'm thrilled to have pulled it. And that's it.